Sometimes we need a little bit of a push. Sometimes we just need someone to voice the thoughts that we've been thinking for so long. If you watch this video and you're feeling down, and by the end of the video you have a different outlook on life, share your story down in the comments. But for now, listen to these words of encouragement, as shit as they are. I love you. Sometimes it can be really hard to figure out where I need to go in my life. Sometimes it's really difficult to see what my path is. And sometimes I want to give up. But every time I think of all the people that know me, that know my name, that even in a smidge care about me, I know that just giving up would do dishonest to them. My mother has been such a joy to my life, and I cannot thank her enough for what she has done. She gave me a second life. I would be gone if it was not for her. She allowed me to move forward. She showed me bravery. She showed me courage. And she showed me patience and kindness. She never gave up on me. And even if I am not here in the next 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years, I want anyone that's listening to this to know that it's not the end. It may always feel like the world is against you and that everything is not going to go your way. But that's when it hits the easiest. When your lowest pit, where you can't go any lower, the only way you can go is up. The only place you can move is forward. You cannot move back. And if you fucked up in the past, don't draw on it. Don't pity yourself for whatever you did. Respect that you did it. Regret it, yes. Remember it always. But the past is the past. You cannot change it. So you must become a better person in the future. And whenever a challenge is thrown in front of you, you cannot give up. You have to give it your all until the very end, no matter if you lose or if you win, if you fail, if you succeed, if you get what you want or if you don't get it at all. And I lie here looking up at the beautiful moon because it always shines. Even in the darkest days, the moon shines its light down on us. And the stars in the sky are all the people that are watching over you. I firmly believe that every single star in the sky is one of my ancestors looking down on me and seeing all the great things I've done and all the bad things. But they will not judge you on the bad stuff that you've done. They're family. Family sticks its head out for family. And the brightest ones in the sky are the ones that care about you the most. All the little dots in the sky, they're the people that know of you or care about you. So anytime you go outside and you look up in the blue sky or in the night sky and you see the stars and the moon, know that it's not over, and it never will be. Because life is a struggle. I will not hide this. It is a painful endeavor, but the reward of succeeding is so much better than giving up. Because when you give up, you only hurt others. You only destroy others' opinions, others' emotions, and you put them in the same spot that you ended up in. What is the best thing you can do for them? Not giving up. Don't end your life short. If you think of that, don't give up on your dreams. You have to chase them if you want them. You have to love and nurture everything around you. Because the world may be filled with despair and pain and regret and sorrow and wars and famines and diseases. But the one thing it cannot beat is human determination. And that doesn't even just go for humans. It goes for animals, bugs, anything. The very fish in the sea that fight every single day to get enough food and not get eaten by a bigger predator. It doesn't just stand for us. It stands for every living soul in the world. Nobody wants to fail. But is it inevitable that sometimes we may fall, that we may fail, that we will not succeed, but it does not mean we should give up? My mother, my biological mother, left me to die. I would be gone if it was not for my mother and her quick actions. I am not a religious man, but I am certain that without her, I would be nothing. So follow your dreams. And don't give up. Never, never give up. Always push forward. Always try harder. And be kind. Don't be mean to others because you're in a bad spot. Be kind to them because they will be kind back. And if they're not, they will eventually. The world is a cruel, cruel place. It is not a nice place, but that is why we fight to make it a better place. We don't give up. We reach out to the goddamn sky and we ask our ancestors to guide us, show us where we need to go, and we try. We work harder and harder and harder every single day. And we don't give up. Now, this may just seem like a rant to you all, or a tiny shite of fucking wokeness, but the way I see it is that the world needs to see this. We need to not give in to despair and simply push forward. Times will always be tough, but we are tougher. We're stronger. We're stronger than anything in the world if we put our mind to it, because we don't give up. We keep fighting. Even if we're on the brink of fucking extinction, every single last person will fight tooth and nail and claw and gun and sword and fucking Kevlar plate to survive and to push forward to create a new age of life. And that is the best way to do it. To not give up, to not give in, to keep moving forward. So if somebody is watching this right now and they're going through a tough time, and I may not be around anymore, but email me. If you're going through a rough time, I check my email every single day. If you're going through a rough patch, email me, because the world deserves happiness, but happiness does not come free. The world was implanted with the sins of despair, which is the most generating free thing in the world. But we can't give up. Because if we give up, it was for nothing. Everything we worked and fought for was for nothing. So, if you're out there somewhere and you're having a bad day, play this video. Replay it. Stick an earbud in. Put one of your earbuds on your fucking headphones. Hell, play it on speaker so all your friends can hear it. Try harder, try again, and don't give up. Because that's what the world wants you to do sometimes. And sometimes you just need to look up into the night sky and see all the millions of fans in the world, millions of fans in the galaxy that are just watching over you. They didn't give up because they keep shining. And the reason you can see them is because they want you to. Spread love, not hate. Spread equality, not favorism. Stop fighting over words. Stop fighting over race. We're all human. Just because our skin color is slightly different than the other does not mean we are any different. Our sexual preferences don't matter. In the most pure way I can say it. It is a wonderful thing to discover what you like, what you love. But don't force it on other people. And don't hate other people because of their decisions. It's hard to find something that you love and devote all your time into it just for it to run away, or for it to not follow through, or for your dreams to fail. That's why we keep trying. So long as you have 2 hands and 2 feet, 2 beautiful eyes, any of those, hell, you don't even need any of them. As long as you are alive, you have something to fight for. It's not time to give up. It's time to push forward. Create the new world that you want to see. You want flying cars? Elon Musk? Fly that shit. Find a way. Make that technology breakthrough. You want to play video games with your mind? Create it. Even if it's just a stupid little drawing, and you're like, oh, well, there's a circle here and a couple of wires that go to the brain. Send that somewhere. Save that somewhere. Because someone in the world could use that to achieve your dream. I never thought that we would have electric cars that drove on their own. I never thought we'd have VR headsets that you could see the night sky anytime you wanted in full beauty. I never thought I could watch the sunsets with my friends. I never thought I could watch and wake up in this world and be happy that I'm alive. Because I didn't give up. Now, for whatever reason, I did give up in my life, and it is known this. Don't follow my example. I was weak if I did that. And it's not that people in bad positions are weak. It's that they're scared. They're scared and they don't know what else to do. But sometimes just shoving yourself out there and putting yourself somewhere out there, sometimes it can make the biggest change. If you see a homeless person, give them a couple dollars because they're going through a hard time and you don't need the money. Money is temporary. You can always get more of it. Sure, it makes the world go round. Sure, it can make you happy because you got to buy a expensive dinner with your wife, but you know what else it could be spent on? The guy that's starving on the side of the street. The guy that's dehydrated because he hasn't drunk in 3 days. The guy with a dog who just wants his dog to be able to live with a full stomach, even if he doesn't get to. You don't need the money. Give it to a shelter that needs it. And don't just give it to any shelter. Do your research. Check and make sure that's the place you want to deliver your stuff to. Because the world is so beautiful when you look at it in the most beautiful way. Yet everyone seems to focus on the hateful moments. They don't want to give in. But sometimes they feel like they don't have any other options. And I understand how that can feel. It hurts. It really does. And sometimes the life kicks you on the ground and you're not sure what to do. And sometimes you just need to push yourself a little bit. All it takes is a little push. So when it's nighttime and the darkness encroaches across the entire world, the sun goes away, the birds stop chirping, and the animals come out to feed. Look out your window. And if you don't have a home, look up in the sky. Look up in the sky and look at all those stars. All the people that care about you. All the family members that look over you. And the moon. The moon that never grows dark. The moon that is always lighting up the midnight sky. Be thankful. Be happy with what you have. Strive and push forward to get more. Follow your dreams. Make what you want in the world a reality. And don't harm or be mean to others. Be a friend. And sometimes friends just need a little helping hand. That's all it takes sometimes. It's just a little helping hand. Goodbye. For now. Maybe we'll be back. Maybe we'll see each other again. And then we can look up at the night sky and the moon together. Goodbye.